than I've ever been lifting before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love, keep on lifting me higher, higher and higher. I sing your love, keep on
Hello everybody! My name's Stuart Reid and I'm a children's author. That's my characters, Gorgeous George and Grandpa Jock, and these are my books! I love books! I love reading, I love writing, I love books, I love stories. I think books are brilliant! Yeah, look, I even think reading rocks. I've even put it on my t-shirt. I've got 3 videos with South Lanarkshire Libraries during the whole of this week. And I'll show you how much I think reading rocks. At any point during these videos, if I say books are brilliant, I want you lot to shout as loud as you can, reading rocks! Okay, right, let's give it a practice. Books are brilliant! Yes! Oh, this is going to be awesome! And it's not just a normal book week. This is Book Week Scotland!
Book Week Scotland!
Who did that? That was a fun... Was that you, Bob? Sorry, boys and girls out there in library land. I forgot to introduce my assistant, Bob. Say hello to everybody, Bob. Hello, Bob. Was that you, Bob? Did you do that special effect there? And every time I say Book Week Scotland...
Book Week Scotland!
that mad effect kinks in. Well done. Absolutely fantastic job. Now, during Book Week Scotland...
Book Week Scotland!
No, Bob, stay where you are. Nobody wants to see your face. You don't want to see your face. Bob, looks like a monkey. You're not sad. And not even a... Nobody wants to see your sad monkey face either. Bob, not even one of these cheeky little monkeys. You know, the ones with the big ears. He looks like a horrible, angry monkey. Right, now, Bob, we're going to have so much fun at Book Week Scotland. We're going to have book readings. We're going to have guests coming to visit us. That was Grandpa Jock. You might see a picture of Bob later on. There's going to be book readings, going to be Grandpa, my goodness, man. This is my bit. I've only got 10 minutes. Just stay where you are. We're going to have poetry. We're going to have story time. The libraries are doing the virtual events. The whole... Grandpa Jock! My goodness, man. Can't take you anywhere. South Lanarkshire Libraries have done a brilliant job in putting together Book Week Scotland.
Book Week Scotland!
There's so much going on. Virtual events, authors, poetry, I mentioned all that stuff. There are actually 23 libraries in South Lanarkshire District. And I've been to loads of them. I've been to East Kilbride, I've been to Fair Hills, Green Hills, Blackwood, Lesmahago, I've been to St Leonard's. Librarians are brilliant. They know everything about books. If you've got any question, go and ask a librarian. They will know the best book for you to go and read. They are fantastic. Now, actually, if I haven't been to your library, feel free to invite me. But the librarians have set the bar quite high, and they know that authors like Tunnock's caramel wafers or Tunnock's tea cakes. I think there's a competition. Adam and Rona and Roz and all the other librarians I've worked with always seem to be trying to get the best biscuits. Roz! Rona! Alright, how are you doing? It's brilliant, they keep me well fed in biscuits. Right, now, I'll be reading from my books. My books are the Gorgeous George series. Gorgeous George and the Giant Geriatric Generator, Gorgeous George and the Zigzag Zip-Faced Zombies, Time Warp Trouser Trumpets. There's actually one called Gorgeous George and the Jumbo Jobby Juicer. Sorry, ladies, not to say jobby in the library. Well, we've seen Grandpa Jock already. I might even be wearing my Gorgeous George wig, and we could turn that into a little bit of fun when I do some of the reading sessions. Normally I'd have kids doing it, but of course we're all locked down and nonsense like that. Actually, let's have a look at my brilliant brand new book, a sneak preview. Bob, can you pass me my brilliant brand new book, please? Thank you very much. Bob, this is a poo. Bob, what are you trying to say about my book? Oh, for goodness sake, Bob. Oh, man, that's disgusting. Can't have poo in libraries. Bob, I said, can you pass me my brilliant brand new book? Bob, it's a pair of false teeth, man. For goodness sake. Right, please pass me my brilliant brand new book. There we are, boys and girls. Look at that. It's fantastic. It's my brilliant brand. Bob, man, you're getting your pocket money docked for this. It's a potty. It's a Peppa Pig potty. It's a Peppa Pig potty with pee in it. Bob, you're absolutely disgusting, man. That's hideous. Pee in a book, for goodness sake. Now, what we're going to do is... What are you doing throwing the pee around for, Bob? For goodness sake. It's disgusting. I told you looked like a monkey. Bob, no false teeth this time. No wee. No poo. Please hand me some questions that have been written in by the boys and girls around South Lanarkshire. Now, during Book Week Scotland...
Book Week Scotland!
You can tweet or email your library with some of the questions that you'd like to ask the authors. At the end of Book Week Scotland, I'll put together a video with all your questions that you send me, and I'll try and give you the best answer that I can, and hopefully it'll give you some idea about writing stories. Question number 1 is from a boy called Stephen. Stephen asks, what's it like being an author? Stephen, it's brilliant being an author. I love it. It's the best job I've ever had. One of the things that happens when you're an author is you get given an assistant, which is cool because they make you a cup of tea in the morning. However, I slept in that day. I normally get up very early, around about 11 or 11:30, but that day I slept in. It was near lunchtime. Before I got down to the town hall to get my assistant, all the other authors had piled in there first and they got their assistants before I did. All I was left with was this Bob thing, last assistant on the shelf. Yeah, no, you're not. Nobody wants to see your sad monkey face again, Bob. So I got stuck with Bob. Okay, it's not so bad. I can change him in next year. Next one. What's your favourite book? My book? I mean, it could be one of my books. I love my books, but that's a bit unfair because I can't choose because I love them all in different ways. I do like reading the Sneetches. The Sneetches are a great book by Dr. Seuss, and the words go up and down and the rhyme's fantastic and there's a rhythm to the whole thing. One of the first books I ever read on my own was The Twits by Roald Dahl. Love The Twits. I mean, the adventures in there are fantastic. Mrs. Twit thinks she's shrinking. Mr. Twit gets beans stuck in his beard, and then they glue the birds onto the branches, and then they put them in a pie, and then the monkeys glue the furniture upside down. Cracking book. Love it. When I got a little bit older, and I was in high school, the first book I ever read twice was a book called To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Just brilliant book. When you go to high school, you'll read it. Awesome. And now that I'm all kind of grown up, supposedly, I read a series called Jack Reacher. It's written by Lee Child, and it's just a kind of an adventure story. Great stuff. Now, got another one. This one's not from... is this? It says from Rob. Bob, are you Rob? Bob, you've got one job. Bob, and now you're pretending you're Rob. What did you have for your breakfast? What kind of question is that to ask? Bob, as you know, I had fruit for my breakfast. It was very healthy. I had melon. I had grapes. It's true, Bob, you know I had melon and grapes and mango and healthy things. I had scrambled egg as well, and 2 croissants, and 6 rashers of pancetta, and 2 sausages, and then, you know these little custard tarts you get, the Portuguese ones with the custardy bit and the crispy edges. I had a couple of those as well. You have to have that with your cup of coffee and things. But it was still very healthy, so don't worry about that. Have you ever been locked in a fridge? What kind of question's that? Are you mad, Bob? How smelly are your feet? For goodness sake, Bob, how smelly are my feet? Nobody wants to know how smelly my feet. You'll be finding out in a minute, Bob. Right, seriously, if you want to send in any questions, get in touch with your library, tweet them in, and I'll do a video at the end of Book Week Scotland.
Book Week Scotland!
And I'll give you the answers. Anything at all about what authors get up to. Now, the very last thing, this is getting quite exciting now. Bob, I want you to give me my brilliant brand new book. Please, hand it to me, Bob. Hand it to me. Yes! Bob! Bob, man! This isn't my brilliant brand new book! It's a stick of dynamite! Ah! Oh, man! Ah! Oh, please don't try this at home, kids! It's gonna go! It's gonna go! It's gonna... I hope your Book Week Scotland goes with a bang!
Book Week Scotland!
One last time, books are brilliant!